Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey. Welcome back for episode 20 of the Satisfactory series here on YouTube. In this video, we are finally setting up those truck transport lines, adding a little storage drop-off for plastic, ending off with moving to our future home base by the waterfall. Thank you all for the support and help with the series so far. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so everybody's favorite day of the week. It's another Jeffrey upload. We are on, oh my god, what episode are we on? 20! On episode 20. Holy, look at us go. So today is mainly just about making our life easier. We are going to be setting up a fuel truck line, aka a gas station, which we kind of set up last time. That little building over there. We're finally going to set up the trucks. One to bring the gas around, and then eventually we'll set up the plastic truck line as well. Those are just the two things we'll start with. We'll get a little more advanced later on. And then to polish it off, or after the truck line, we're going to set up a little storage, temporary storage drop off for that plastic that I want to bring over. And then we'll set up the plastic truck line, bringing it over. And then to polish off the episode finally, we are going to be moving our home base. We have finally set up a big enough concrete pad over by the waterfalls there, and I finished the road off to it. So we're gonna pack up everything over here. Space elevator, blueprint designer, hub, everything here is gonna go, and we're gonna move over there. It's gonna be great. Okay, so the things we're gonna need to start off with, obviously first we just need to do our truck line. And we have our truck ready, parked right there. And so we're going to head on over and we're going to figure out how to do the pre-recorded truck lines. Okay, so I made it over here to the fuel spot. And if I remember correctly, I believe we actually want to start the pathing just right before. Oh, hello. You just taking up the whole shot. I believe we want to start the pathing right before the loading. So I'm going to open the record menu with Q. And I believe I'm going to hit start recording. And I'm going to drive here. I'm going to let it load up with fuel. And then I'm going to drive back to the fuel. Jesus, that's loud. I'm going to drive back to the fuel drop off. And we're going to leave this at base. There we go. Truck is loading. Is that it? Is that the animation over? Waiting for the bar to finish. Truck loading status loading. And done. So I'll put a ramp here. Maybe. That's actually not so bad. Okay, so we gotta slow it down a little bit. I don't want to do anything too crazy here. Oh yeah, I forgot how steep this ramp is. It's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. Getting it. Wow, it's a tight turn. Guess I made those a little bit tighter than I should have. Yeah, thank you guys for all the support on the channel, getting us to over 300 subscribers now. Like I've said before, I really wasn't expecting a whole lot from doing these uploads, but you know, I really appreciate you guys coming back and supporting the channel and, you know, watching the videos. You know, hopefully we can continue this journey together, play some more games, you know, make videos about other things too, and you know, I'm excited for where we could go with this. So yeah, we're just gonna drive this truck back on over to the base, drop this fuel off, pull in at the refueling station. I think unless I wasn't paying attention. Did it get loaded up with fuel when I just picked that stuff up? I think it did. I feel like it wouldn't have been at full fuel when I left there. So maybe it did refuel when I went there. So I guess this one doesn't have to stop it at the refueling depot. Oh, what a nice view. Still need to hook up all these lights. One day. Yeah, I was kind of sitting around. I'm sure you guys saw me post in the community tab, kind of doing some game planning for the next handful of episodes. So today, obviously, we're doing like truck stuff, making our lives easier, setting up like a little storage area, and then we're gonna move. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna turn. We're gonna pull up to this station right here to unload. Yeah, so the next handful of episodes, next one's gonna be just building some fun stuff, like learning some cosmetics, and then we're gonna move into building a motors factory, a computers factory, and a heavy modular frame factory. Nothing like too crazy, but some of them will be a bit of a bigger build. Okay, so now we're gonna turn out of here. Turn back down this way, and then I just needed to finish the loop. I go in like this, and I really gotta learn how to drive. So now we just finish this loop back over to the fuel depot. This is a really nice drive at night. If only the street lights were on. And then yeah, those once I get, you know, heavy modular frames, computers, and motors and stuff set up, I think that'll really get us set up for you know, some more major expansions. We can consider progressing some more of the milestones. Maybe I did write down possibly weapons at some point, but I'm thinking I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer before we dive more into like the weapons. I do kind of want to get set up with like some more obelisks where I don't have to make them by hand. And then that would also kind of help unlock the sulfur tree a little bit more. But main thing I'm focusing on is I want to be able to build, like, get all the stuff that are used for like buildables, because I know we're going to be using a lot of motors going forward, a lot of computers, a lot of heavy modular frames. So it'd be nice to have even some basic setups. Like I think the heavy modular frame setup I wanted to start with only makes 5 per minute, and it's actually already still a pretty big factory to build, but it'll be a nice start. All right, we're almost there. Woo. Yeah, crossing over the path shouldn't create too big of an issue, because it is the same truck. No, we're just gonna go here. There we go. So, save path. This is fuel truck line. Save. Okay, so enable autopilot and get out of the truck. So theoretically, I think it just loaded. I think I was parked too close to the truck. Or too close to the station. Dang. Oh, all right. So, I mean, it's working now? Oh, it's working. There it goes. All right. I mean, do I follow it or should I just have faith that it's going to work? I'm going to follow it just in case. I'll probably cut the part out where I follow it, but just to make sure. Come on, little guy. You can do it. Oh, wait, I can ride in it, can't I? How do I let it autopilot? I just wanted to drive. Does it not work like that? I guess maybe it doesn't work like that. Okay. I know, man. I had the same problem. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I'll rescue you. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I have to redo that. I think it got messed up because I tried to drive it. Okay. Now we'll see if it makes it. Oh. All right, don't try to land on the truck while it's driving. All right, fuel is unloading. Only had some minor hiccups on the way here. It's kind of stuck in here, but it should still be all right. Excellent. All right, now for the trip back. If I can check in with you guys back into the base, we're going to check off our first part of the to-do. What happened? What is happening? What? All right. Sure, why not? You can do it, truck. I believe. Man, I really do need to learn how to drive. All right, back to the fuel depot. All right, back at the fuel base. Moment of truth. He did make it for the most part. He hit a lamppost at one point there, but it did autocorrect. Let's see, does Chevry's first truck line work? Yes. My driving skills definitely need some work. Oh yeah, okay, so it does fuel up when it comes here. I forgot. Wow, I need to upgrade these belts. What am I doing? There we go. That thing probably took like no fuel. Oops. Alright, there we go. Now it's... I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Oh, because I think that's going to pull out more than we make. That's why. Well, either way, I don't really need a whole lot of it in storage. I mean, I will once we get the jetpack, but we can adjust that going forward. Actually, no, yeah, make sure we just send all this. This will just be like, we'll call this the buffer. And then, honestly, this sink will probably never get used, I don't think. But if we need fuel for our jetpack, we can just grab a bag of base. I don't have to come over here. Ah. Alright, cool. Well, that's truck line number 1 done then. Excellent. We'll just go boop. Oops. Double X. Fuel truck line done. Okay, so we're going to set up our little baby storage drop-off temporarily over by, actually in the same spot where the fuel trucks go to. I'm just going to set up another truck station for the plastic to get dropped off. So now that we sufficiently watched that all go down, there's only the couple hiccups on the way over where I got run over like a rag doll. And yeah, we'll head on back to our main base now, and we can go from there. All right, back here at the main base as we see our truck rolling up here. He's gonna drop off the, I don't know, probably 10 fuel that it actually brought. Oh yeah, look at it all. So much. And it's done. No, I'm just kidding. It brought more than I thought it would. It's not the worst. So yeah, I did set it up to where it does refuel at the main base there. So I want to do this, but I want to hide. There we go. Like, I don't want to see this path all the time. There it is unloaded. It is going to head on back to base now. It's going to go pick up some more fuel, and it's going to come back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a temporary drop-off on... Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll just expand... Should I just expand this out a little bit? Where do I want to put this? Alright. I don't know why that thing's having such a hard time. Yeah, I think I'll just put it right here. It shouldn't really get in the way too much, I don't think. So I'm gonna take all these things down for now. Let's make this a little wider. Oh, and then I'll unzoop. There we go. We'll add in this extra lane here. You can hear the giant moth flying overhead. Okay. Oops. Extra lane goes in right there. I don't know if you guys have played it at all. I finally did get a chance to play Pal World a little bit, and I was actually having so much fun playing that game. It's if you haven't played it, which I know that there's probably not a lot of people who haven't played it by now, but it is so much fun. Such a good game. Maybe do some videos on it on this channel eventually, but I think for now I'd probably wait until maybe the next kind of round of hype, because I think it's like first round of hype is kind of taken over. But you know, if people are interested, I might make some videos on it one day. I definitely had a lot of fun playing it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to add in, right, I don't know, actually I don't want it to be concrete. Let's go nations, 4 meters. I think I can add in about that much without getting in the way of anything. So now I want to add in a truck station. We need players in the way. Oh, because I'm standing in the box. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna put this one right here. And so now I'm going to want to add in what's going to be my storage bins for this. So which way is out for these? This way, okay. I don't think that's in the way. I mean, we'll very quickly find out if it is. The truck should be coming back around here soon. But for now, we put in our 3 industrial storage bins. Actually, I suppose I can put them like right here. And then if I have to take anything out, I can. Yeah, that won't be in the way. Just like that. We'll add in some splitters. A lot of input coming from where I'm standing right now. We'll go one there. One there. Make this easier. There we go. Oh. No, don't need a chainsaw. Okay. So along here, where I'll put on my belts. Just gonna use Mark IV belts. It's just easier. And then I want to put a smart splitter off the back here. Like that. So out the left-hand side, we're going to have actually any, so I can just drop other stuff off here too. Any undefined. And then center output is nothing, because nothing goes that way. And the right output, overflow. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go sync. Just in case. And then we'll have to run some power to these things. We can do from right there. One goes to you. One goes to the truck station. And there we go. Yep. So this truck station is unload. Oh, here we go. Be able to find out if my platforms are in the way. They should be fine, honestly. I thought that was on Zoom. There we go. Alright, moment of truth here in a second. Are you blocked by my building? Alright, well, gotta wait for this to do its little thing first. I don't know why it does this. Did the pathing, maybe the pathing got too tight? Okay, there we go. Nice fixed. We can fix that. Go road barrier. Cross there. How do I put the, did I snap these in wrong? I think I may have snapped these in wrong. I did. Let's try that again. All right. Wait, how did I do this? That one snapped in, right? Why is this one not snapping in right? Did I do it too tight? No, I'll just do this later. We'll fix it later. At least for now, we can take it off the list. Storage drop-off temporary? Done. Which means now we need to make another truck, and we can drive to and from the plastic line. It's gonna be a bit of a drive. It's gonna be the shortest route there. I'm trying to think if it would be up and over there. Yeah, I guess it would be. Okay. So I'm gonna have to run up here really quick, and we're gonna unblock going up this way. Okay, I originally had this blocked off, but now we can actually go this way. So I suppose it'd be the same thing where we want to start over at the plastic base. So let me just make sure I have enough for making the truck. I need some motors and some heavy modular frames. Get those over here. Oh yeah, look at all that fuel being unloaded. Okay, so I have heavy modular frames in here. Motors should be back here. Ugh. They're the top one. There they are. Okay, so now we'll head on over to our fuel depot. Oh, and I can finally show you guys the pipe fix that I've been holding back on for a handful of episodes on you guys. Just kidding. Thank you guys again for the people that actually took time to, like, they had me send them my world save, and they went through it and they tried some stuff for me, and it actually really helped out. So thank you guys so much for doing that. Yeah, let's head on over there, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, coming down here at the fuel plastic depot. First things first. Goodbye, truck station. Goodbye, truck station. I'm gonna have to move all this oh, it's gonna be so much plastic to move. Gross. That's okay. Goodbye to these ones. Actually, wait. I shouldn't have done that. I should have deleted these ones and probably left like the middle one. So let's fix that. There we go. Problem solved. Truck line moved over here. Down to 1. Should have done that last time, but I kind of forgot. So now I will quickly show you guys the fuel fix. Okay, so the main part was adding another pipeline that goes up. So I originally had just the 2 going this way up to the left side. I added another one that runs all the way along to the right side to feed along the back, as you'll see up here. So there is obviously another pump on there as well. That just helps kind of distribute the fuel more evenly back to a lot of these ones. And the other thing I did, so I made this change recently. This whole line actually is what feeds that backside, and this side and this side are actually going up this way. So the pipes are actually split up more evenly now. I do still have the fluid buffer on here that needs to be emptied every now and then, so I just kind of come around and give it a little flush. Yeah, the main thing is I took off all of all the pumps and all the, whatever they're called, valves, all the pumps and valves, all of them gone, all gone. They were just causing weird issues. So I took all those off. I do still have a fluid buffer on, but now all of these empty out, no problem. And I mean, I've had this running for many hours now, so I'm pretty sure it seems to have become nicely balanced. The one thing I do make sure I check on every now and then is just look at the pipe. I actually do use the flow indicators on these pipes because it helps me know, you know, if the fuel is losing pressure up here or anything, which it looks like we are losing a little bit, but it should even out. Yeah, it's dropping a little bit, but I think it should, it'll even itself back out. Sometimes they lose a little bit of pressure, but they usually go right back up. But yeah, thanks again for anyone who ran some tests on this to help me out and help this get figured out. I really appreciate that. Now let's get back to setting up our plastic truck. All right, so let's build the actual truck that we're going to need. Let's put it there. And I just realized I don't have any fuel, so I'm going to have to run and grab some fuel really quick. Okay, fuel into truck. Drive truck. Start recording. It's gonna be a bit of a tight turn. I should maybe put the truck station back a little bit. Oh, it should be all right. All right, start recording. I think I'm just gonna take it slower this time. I was getting a little, trying to go really fast. Oh, is that it? Already done? All right. Nice and easy. So that's where we're going to finish. What a tight turn we got there. All right. Man, am I ever glad I just, so when I was making a lot of these turns, I was like, I feel like I shouldn't go turn directly into like a ramp or anything like that. So I'm really glad I decided not to do that. I'm sure I can also just get better at driving. There we go. We gotta head on back. This should definitely easily be enough gas to get us back to base. And then I'll just pull into the fuel depot as we're unloaded, or like once we've unloaded, I'll pull into the fuel depot. Or maybe I should do fuel, pull in the fuel first. And then I could turn around and go back the other way through the unload spot. I feel like I'll make that decision when we get there. So glad I don't have to go over here anymore. It's not hard to get over here because I just use the hyper cannon, like my little human launcher. And that's a really easy, super fast way of getting over there. But it's getting back because I don't have anything set up for the return trip. That's what always takes me so long. I do think it's kind of funny that... Oh, I can see the other truck going. I do think it's kind of funny that the slide jumping is actually faster than the truck's top speed. So slide jumping is faster than 90 kilometers an hour. There he is. Unloading the fuel. Oh, it's good timing at least. That means we won't be in each other's way, I don't think. Because this is technically like a crossing spot. But even if this truck takes a little bit longer to unload and load, I don't think it'll be in the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Okay, so we're gonna pull this into gas station first. No, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ew. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to do this again now, because you know what I should do? Is I should... Yeah, I'm just going to do that again. Delete path. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one station, because otherwise it's going to load fuel into things, which is not what I want. Right? Oh. No, okay. Yeah, it'll just gas things up. Okay. But even still, I think I'm gonna unload and then I'm gonna gas. So that became a mess. So here, let me do that again. We'll move the truck back over to the other spot. There we go. Only one small whoopsie so far. That's not so bad. Okay. Truck. Tab number 2. Put the fuel in. Should be enough fuel still, no problem. So, let's start from like here. Start recording. Load the plastic into the truck. That was it? Alright. we start the slow U-turn. Excellent. It was nice and clean. And we'll do that again. It's about as tight as I could get it there. All right, drive attempt number 2. I don't know if I'll leave the first one in or not. If you get to see both, then just know I was like, you know what? It's fine. Okay, slow it down. So the one I've seen a lot of people build like curved roads and stuff before, but like my question around that is like, how do you know then whether or not your road is on the world grid? Or I guess at that point maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, the roads technically don't have to be on the world grid. I feel like it makes it easier for like connecting them from base to base, but oh, careful now. Getting a little spicy. I don't know. I will say I'm definitely looking forward to using trains. I was really excited for trucks, and I still am. I think they're really cool, having like the road system and everything, but I think trains is really gonna where it's gonna be at. It's gonna be a big game changer. As a few of you have mentioned, trucks are more like medium range transport. You know, you want to move a little bit amount of stuff, but nothing too crazy. But once you get trains, that's when you start being able to move materials around. Okay. Incredible timing on the truck, actually, because that guy's going to be perfectly out of our way at this time instead of having to be jammed up on each other. I feel like this is where controller support would be nice for Satisfactory, solely just for driving the vehicles. Everything else I'm fine. I'll play mouse and keyboard. That was a nice turn. Well done. Let's just send it. The brakes. Turn. We're going to unload the plastic. Then nice, good U-turn. Why is it not getting refueled? What? Why? Huh? Why is it not fueling? Can I like, wait, huh? How do I? Why are you not fueling my truck? If I I set you to unload. Does that work? No? No, that doesn't work either. Okay, now I'm real confused. Okay. I guess I'll have to figure out what to do. Oh my god. So, fun fact. I accidentally unloaded concrete here once, and there was a singular concrete sitting on the belt blocking the fuel from actually going into the truck station. So now I have to go and re-record that whole line for a third time because of a piece of concrete that was blocking the truck station. Alright. Alright, third time's the charm, and I just so happen to come back right behind the fuel truck. But that should be okay, actually. We go and we unload cargo here. I think I'm just going to wait until he's gone. Just so we don't get any sort of crossover issues. Okay, there we go. He's going to take off. Oh yeah, I need to be careful here. This is where he gets reset. And we're waiting. All right. Hopefully. Perfect. All right. Fuel up. And drive back. All right. Theoretically, these should not be in each other's way. I just got to complete the drive back to the plastic base now. Will I probably reset up these? What? What? I mean, it might be okay. Why don't I just hit? All right, there you can see where I had to stop and wait for him to go past me the first time. Yeah, I'll probably reset up this trunk line at some point. Not in this video, but I've already done this 3 times. So you're driving, invisible wall. I will say, I do like the view from driving up here on the highway though. Being able to look down at all our little factories as we were driving by. It's really cool. Honestly, most of these will probably get left. For like a lot of the basic stuff will probably get left for quite a while. We will need more items eventually, but honestly what I've got set up right now is it's carrying us through all our buildables. Things I will be taking down soon though. Our first coal power plant over there. I think that's going to be where I end up setting up our first I think that was where I was going to put the motor factory. I'm aiming for 15 motors per minute. That should be a good amount. My first computer setup, I'm aiming for 10 computers per minute. And actually, because I have the Caterium computer recipe, literally all we need is Caterium and oil, and we can make computers. Then the heavy modular frames are one of the more difficult ones. I am using the alternate recipe that doesn't involve screws, which makes it a lot easier. But even just to do 5 heavy modular frames per minute is going to be quite a build. I think it's like 356 point something coal per minute. And then it's like over 670 something iron per minute. And like I said, that's literally just for 5 heavily modular frames per minute. Okay, so come on down here. There's the end point. We'll call this potential plastic line. Enable the autopilot. I don't know about this one, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely just need the one truck station. Can't believe I had set up 3 before. Okay, so I know his drive back is fine. It's more going to be like when he gets to base, I'm going to be like, I don't know. So we'll monitor him as he gets closer, but I think we can take off plastic truck line for now. Kind of. All right, back we go. And I don't have to come over here anymore. Goodbye, oil base. That works, right? Everybody working? Everybody working good? Good. All right, here he comes. Here comes Mr. Plastic Truck. He's still alive. Made it all the way here. Oh, wait. So they're not actually going to be here at the same time. No, I did all that waiting for nothing. Well, alright, so he's going to come here. He's going to park here for a bit for no reason at all. I think the thing I'm most interested to see what happens is this weird invisible wall that he apparently hits here. So he's going to come here. Never mind. No waiting. No waiting. Ready? No waiting. Pure skill. No waiting. Let's go. I mean, minimum waiting. But that also means I can probably delete the one where he waits down at the actual station. Where's the... right here. Can't wait to see what happens here. Straight, up, over. Alright, so let's get rid of the other pause one. This one right here. Should be unnecessary now. Wait, he doesn't come through here, does he? I don't think so. Comes here, drops off the plastic. Even though nothing came out for some reason. Or it did. Okay, Okay, so he theoretically unloads plastic. Does the slow turn. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. I was like, because they do technically cross paths here. But it should be fine. Grabs his fuel. Yeah, wait, definitely not supposed to be here. Also, what? Oh. That's why. Okay, moment of truth. I almost missed it. Okay, so whatever you hit there doesn't actually exist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, problem. Problem? Problem? What if I just remove some of these? There we go. So now he just kind of goes bleh. What? What just happened? Hey, made it back. It's fine. All right. Moving on. Okay, so moving day. Let's go ahead and pack everything up from over here. That was funny. Some comedic relief in this episode. I think I actually have something in the, yeah, I do. I was gonna say I have something ready in the MAM here. Let's go with cable that wouldn't need copper, but needs rubber and quick wire. I mean, the steel screws are good. I just don't use screws. Like, I pretty much, you can pretty much nullify screws through alternate recipes. I'm going to take these just in case I don't end up nullifying screws entirely, but. Okay, so let's throw another hard drive in here. Get rid of the MAM. Get rid of our workshop. A random tractor we got here. Empty storage. Awesome shop. The hub. It's all got... Oh, wow. Didn't even know that was under there. It's okay. This whole pad is going to be gone. It's all getting out of here. That's a lot of pipes. And a lot of coal. Why do I have so much pipes and coal? I'll come back. I'll come back for this stuff. And then blueprint designer, get rid of that as well. All right. Say one last goodbye. We have started basically almost 20 episodes from this spot right here. It's time to move. So an easy way of getting over there is, actually, where is my explorer? Where did I leave that? Oh, that's way, okay, well, we'll just take another way. So I did build a road that goes over here. So I'll just show you guys on our way over here, and well, I'll bring the explorer back eventually. But the road system that kind of goes through here, in our little basic area here. Oh yeah, I want to move the space elevator too. Goodbye, space elevator. We're moving our home base. So yeah, if you follow this road section through here, you were to come up past our OG iron base, come up this ramp here over top of our OG copper base. I made it perfectly so Mr. Mothman can fly directly through that gap. He doesn't break any of our roads or anything. So yeah, you're following this road all the way along here. Comes underneath the main highway. Then we take a left turn to the concrete pad, aka our new home. Looks kind of ugly right now. It'll make it look a lot better over time. So what I did to start off with was I just added in a little bit of a road. This section over here is going to be our eventual very, very large storage building. That's why I made it so big. This is going to be a purely for fun and cosmetics, a garage. Like a workshop garage where I'm hopefully going to figure out how to and this is going to be the next episode after this. Where I'm going to try and build it so we can have a truck on there, up on a lift of some kind, put some other things in there, just kind of make it look cool. This is going to be our Hall of Legends that I mentioned a while back for our Patreons, I don't know how to say it, as well as eventually any of our channel members and stuff like that, which we're now less than 200 subscribers away from having channel members and stuff like that, so that's really cool. But yeah, so that's gonna be the Hall of Legends with the little signs with people's names on it, and then back here is going to be where our main hangout right here by the waterfall, and I put a cutout in the ground. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna fill this in with more stuff as we go as well. I've left this space free, eventually we're probably gonna want to set up some hypertube networks from here. A lot of our trains and everything I've left plenty of space for over here, because it's gonna be the train lines bringing in the storage into our main storage building. And then also I'm trying to figure out how I can potentially connect this to the main highway in some kind of easy format. I'm wondering if I maybe send it underneath the platform, and then we can kind of bring stuff up, but that'll be future Chefry's problem. For now, we are setting up our new home base right here, right by the waterfall. A nice view of everything here. So I think, since this is such a big area, I'm going to grab the space elevator. You can see how much space we actually have to work with here, and the space elevator has this much room. I think space elevator I want to put over here. And I'm just trying to figure out how I can face the inputs in a better way. So I'm thinking maybe like that. So let's just kind of lock that into position for now. Make sure it's not clipping in with anything. I think that'll work. So we'll put the space elevator down right there. See all the concrete and the... I never really paid attention to that before. It just sends all the little pieces flying towards it. Here she comes. I know a lot of people have built it further down, so the top part actually sits in a more accessible area, but I kind of like it the way it is. Here she comes. Here comes the anchor. You're locked into position in your new home. I think that platform is actually not crazy high in comparison. It's fairly close. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to build up to it, I certainly could. Okay, space elevator is in position. Now I want to do the hub. The hub doesn't have to be near the space elevator. The hub I'm just going to kind of put in its own nice little area over here. I want to make sure nothing's blocking it over top though, obviously, because the rocket does have to take off from here. Oops. So I think hub. So I wanted it to be like close to the waterfall. Okay, hub can go there. And then I can always set up like, this will be probably a temporary setup for now. Like I'll probably actually have like more of a building as a main base setup eventually. But for now, we're just going to kind of set it up nice and easy. Put our MAM here. And put up our awesome shop and our awesome sink. I'm missing cables. What? There we go. Okay, so we'll set up our little awesome sink here. Not going to connect it to anything yet. I'm just trying to figure out where I want everything to be. It can go into there. And I think in between here, I actually put in equipment workshop. I don't need a crafting bench, obviously, because that's literally what this is right here. There we go. We'll set these up a little differently later on, like I said, but new little temporary base to live in. And I can have a real pretty area for my blueprint designer over here. I'll find a good spot for it. I think right there. That seems good. We'll shift it like that, and then it should be right in square position for where the, what are you going to call them, our foundations are. Okay. Look at all this room I still have to work with. But like I said, probably going to be some hyper tubes coming in and out of this area. And I mean, if I don't have to, if I can just hyper tube right from this area, that'll be really handy. Oh, we got our MAM research done already. It was like a very fast 10 minutes. What do we got now? Flexible framework, automated speed wiring, or stitched iron plate. I think I'm going to take the stitched iron plate. I know you get copper into it, but I think it just makes them faster. Plus these other ones, I don't care about. Auto saving right as I was doing that. All right, what else do we need for a home base? Probably some storages would be helpful. Just for the time being. Kind of add them in wherever we want. Actually got to bring this one over. I don't know, how do you guys set up your main bases? Do you just kind of like set up a whatever to like just kind of throw stuff down? Do you kind of set up a whole base area like I'm doing? Like I said, a lot of these are definitely just cosmetics that I'm adding. Just gonna add a few storages for now. Throw all my rubber in there. I don't know why I have so much coal. I'm going to hang on to it because I'm actually going to use that for making like probably some more nobelisks. Oh yeah, I guess I'm going to have to run some power over here as well for like the sink and everything. Nothing else really needs power over here at the moment, but the sink definitely does. Should I do? I'll just do another hard drive. There you go. I kind of like that for now. Probably play around with the layout a little bit more as I kind of start to actually move over here more. But now we have our new temporary base setup. I wish you could like plant trees and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. I know there's mods and stuff for you to be able to do that, and maybe I'll do that someday, but for now we're keeping it plain, clean vanilla. I'm trying to think what else I have to add in here for it to be an actual main base. I mean, lights would be helpful. The signs I'm going to get more into. I'm going to start shipping some of the quartz over so we can start using more signs, and then I'll have to actually put together a handful of crystal oscillators for some of the big ones. I'm not going to worry about making a crystal oscillator factory yet. That'll be coming down the line, because I thought about making just one that makes like a small amount of crystal oscillators, and I was like, well, if it's just a small amount, I can just make them by hand for now, or even just set up a temporary manufacturer to do them, and then eventually we'll actually build a real crystal oscillator factory, probably making, I don't know, like it's hard to make them, so I think we aim for like maybe 50 would probably end up being a pretty big factory. Yeah, I think once I actually start to get some more buildings put up over here and get things more filled in, it'll start to feel more like a real true base again. I do really like having the water feature and having the mountains all around us instead of just having a big open concrete area. Definitely helps break up the view a little bit, and I kind of like it. But I think that's technically moving the home base off the list. I feel like I should probably go check in on my truck lines and make sure everyone's still alive over there. Alright, truck lines seem to be performing well. I haven't seen any crashes into each other or anything. I see plastic flowing again. I see fuel is full, I believe, at the moment. So everything I think now is just end up being sunk into coupons, which is fine. Is this the plastic truck? I think this is the plastic truck, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, we go hide that path. I don't know why it. All right. Note to self: don't get in trucks as they're trying to pull up to the stations. But yeah, so it seems like those are all working fine. Our home base has now been moved over there, and all our truck lines, everything's set up. Temporary storage drop off. That's it for this episode. So sorry if it was a bit of a shorter one. Maybe not as action packed as some of the other ones either. But, you know, next one's going to be a little bit of a chill building episode where we're not really accomplishing too much in game, just kind of making things look pretty. I feel like I haven't really given much opportunity to actual building in this game yet, so I'd like to kind of dive more into it and play around with how things look. You know, I built that one cool hallway the one time, but that was pretty much it. So, thank you guys again for all your support with the series. If you're still here in this episode all the way through, and you're not subscribed, please do so already. This channel is really growing and seems like it might be going somewhere. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.